was actually live on TV, right?
As far as I'm aware, also, is this the forbidden hallway of Panakookins? Otherwise known as Pancake Hallway?
Ooh, can't believe he spilled his beans like that. Even I thought he went overboard with it.
Shut up, cat. Anyone else know? Anyone else get where Panakookins comes from? Does anyone know about that old cartoon but me?
So, then do you think that host had his desire taken by Alice?
Maybe.
Like, what kind of professional host would do that on live TV?
True. He didn't seem like he was in his right frame of mind. Like he wasn't even there and someone else was controlling him.
Morgana, that's it! I don't know if all this is right, but his personality changed like when someone's heart was stolen. After the treasure? Maybe Alice can control anyone whose desire she steals.
If the desire is turned over to the ruler, they wind up under their control. Like with Alice. I see. That would really explain it. Amazing as always, Lady Ann.
But that would mean...
She's brainwashing people.
Yeah, looks like it. Alice said she wants to be a ray of light for people. That's what I've always wanted too. I read about her in a magazine once, and I just really felt where she was coming from. It's why I asked to come to the show in the first place. I wanted to see her in person.
Well, you know what they say, never meet your heroes and all that.
But now, I wonder if that was all just...
Lady Ann.
Man, that was great.
You are so loud.
That was... Alice? Quick, hide!
Miss Alice, this is a public hall. Please, you must keep your voice down.
It's fine. See? No one in sight.
How to be stupid 101.
Anyway, though, did you see that lady's face? She totally lost it up there. All those cushy talking head types make the best faces when things finally stop going their way.
Miss Alice, do you think you could stop doing these things?
Huh? What do you mean? I was the victim on stage. What is it that you want me to stop doing?
I don't know how you're doing it or why, but after seeing that, there has to be something.
Oh, so you want me to punish you again?
Please, I'm sorry.
Why did he fall like that?
Oh, oops. What a terrible accident. Just like what happened on set. A terrible accident. I'm still upset over it too, you know. Isn't it your job to take my side? Or are you asking to end up broken like my last manager? Do you want to get stuck up in your room like he is? Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I don't want toys that don't do as they're told.
Stop!
Then beg me to forgive you until it hurts as much as you hurt me with your words. Why don't you do what you did yesterday? Grovel with your face all messed up with snot. I'll take another video if you'd like.
Akechi! Akechi, we need some murder in hallway 12.
Come on, beg. Do it! Do it! I'm not gonna stop until you do, got it?
Hey, the guy sounds like he's in real pain. If she doesn't cut it out...
Hey, stop! And who is this?
Cut the sadistic crap, you freak.
It was way too far! You said you wanted to be a ray of light for people. How the hell does that help?
Oh! We were just playing around. Weren't we?
Yeah.
So you'll go get the car now?
Oh, Hey, wait!
Hang on. Are you on Takamaki?
You know who I am?
Yeah! I know all the models. I read every fashion magazine the day it comes out. Actually, I really admire you. Would you like to be friends? You obviously got Emma, right? My keyword is...
Don't bother. I'd never accept someone who treats another person like that.
Aw, too bad. But I do appreciate honesty. So, how about you? Would you like to be friends?
Is there an option where I can, like, pull out a gun? I'm passing 2. You can have the cat, though.
Aw, 2 in a row. Hey, hang on. You were at 7:05 the other day, weren't you?
We're done here. Let's go.
That's a bummer. But I know I gave him one of my cards. Why doesn't he obey?
And then I stormed out and we came back here. Sorry about that, by the way. I was just so upset.
That was probably about to commit a war crime, so it was for the best.
No apology needed. You did a fantastic job finding out about Alice.
Yeah, it's all thanks to you, Lady Ann. Once Lady Ann had her on the ropes, she whipped out her phone and tried adding them all on Emma right away. From what we saw, she might know that she can use Emma to lure people into her jail.
She gets them into her jail, then takes their desires so they'll do what she says. I suspect she's been doing this for a while now.
I see. That does explain things. But what is her end goal? I can't imagine such awful behavior actually doing her any good.
Ain't it the same as with Kamoshida?
That's a good point. Ugh, she seemed to be having a blast being such an awful person.
Whatever it is, she has the gall to set up that kind of tragedy on live TV. She isn't in her right mind anymore. The longer we leave this be, the more victims that pile up.
And it's already gotten to be quite a pile.
Now's the time to act.
But just how should we act? Is there a treasure in her jail?
That's the tricky part. I am picking up a faint scent of something treasure-like, but...
What is a treasure?
It's the condensed core of a ruler's desires. That's what gives birth to a palace and powers it. Usually, we just take the treasure to trigger a change of heart in our target.
That's interesting. What if there is no treasure there?
We can't change Alice's heart.
For now, let's focus on tracking the treasure-like scent Morgana mentioned. That should at least put us on the trail for clues. Question. Why must we change Alice's heart? Why? Because she's hurting people. So Alice only needs to be stopped. Changing her heart is unnecessary.
No, beating her shadow won't help. Worst case scenario, it could wind up causing her to die in the real world.
Death. That is an acceptable outcome.
Dude, that's...
I'm humanity's companion. I'm supposed to determine the best choices for humanity.
Exhibit number 5,488 billion of why AI cannot be trusted.
Alice Hiiragi makes people suffer every day. We should ensure she stops this as soon as possible. Why not do so?
Akechi in the background. She's right! People can change.
I do not understand. I want to understand, but I cannot. Where's the flaw in my logic?
Akechi again from like outside the window. Good call!
I do see where you're coming from, Sophia. Alice is doing horrible things. We could just help all those people without caring what happens to her. The metaverse is serious. You can end a life without ever being endangered. Even still, we always choose to change someone's heart instead of harming them. It's part of the Phantom Thieves code.
Is this the part where I talk about, which I think I've mentioned maybe in this playthrough, like the previous Strikers playthrough, and I'm sure I've mentioned in Persona 5 Royal playthroughs at least, where changing someone's heart might actually be a fate worse than, like, killing them, so it really isn't that much of a moral high ground. Having your free will essentially stripped and forced, like, just changing the very way your mind works sounds way worse than just dying. And the Phantom Thieves know this, at least On does, because she literally says, like, I didn't kill Kamoshida because I gave him, like, a fate worse than dying.
That's right. Kinda pointless if we gotta stoop to the bad guy's level to take him down.
We'll just do something even worse.
We never kill. We steal the desires of the wicked and make them change their ways.
That's why we're the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Phantom Thieves of Hearts. I've got it. Hearts. I lack a heart. That's why I don't understand the logic of the Phantom Thieves. If only I could understand how hearts work. If I did that, I could become an even better companion.
Sophia?
I've got it. I will join the Phantom Thieves.
It's not how that works. You can't just choose to do that.
I need to learn more about hearts so I can become an even better companion. May I join the Phantom Thieves?
No.
If I do so, I am certain I will witness many things about the human heart. I need to learn more about the heart and about the Phantom Thieves.
You can figure out how many brain cells they lack. Fine by me, I guess, because this is the illusion of choice.
Thank you.
Imagine thinking the Phantom Thieves run on any form of logic. Yeah, no logic, just vibes. You're right, chat.
Thank you for joining, Sophia.
This track is, Swear to My Bones, right? It was one of the best tracks in Persona.
Welcome to the Phantom Thieves.
Glad to have you with us.
It's good that we have someone else willing to commit murder on the team, because we've been lacking that since we lost Crow.
Let's pick our codename next.
Ooh, now the nostalgia's flowing.
Oh, hey, it's the worst codename in the history of time. Mochi.
It should be a bit sweeter than that. Oh, like marshmallow or blancmange.
Ooh, we're doing dessert names? How about croquembouche?
These aren't words. You made those up.
None of those make great code names or easy to yell.
What if we went along the same lines we used with Mona-chan? After all, we met her inside the metaverse the same way.
Morgana also has the worst codename.
Like, how about Sophie?
It's basically her name.
That's what I'm saying. You literally changed a vowel. At least you took away some letters when you did Morgana to Mona.
I like it.
You do?
I want to be Sophie.
This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Were the developers really like, oh, dang, man, I can't come up with a name. What's a good code name for this thing? I don't know, just like switch out a vowel.
Then you'll be Sophia in this world and Sophie in the metaverse.
This is so easy to slip up.
Radical, dude.
Did you download the internet from like the early 90s? Radical?
Jeez, you're already more human-like than when we first met you.
I am constantly learning things, thanks to the internet. I'm learning more words as I speak.
A horrible idea.
Don't pick up any off-putting lingo, okay?
Okay, so we got a new member. Now we need to come up with our first mission.
What codename would you give her then? Blanc. That's like white in Italian or something, isn't it? Something like that. Something to do with the color white. We're gonna stop Alice.
Good. This feels like our duty, considering we became Phantom Thieves to help anyone suffering.
I was one of those people once.
You may not know the victims personally, but it would reflect on us poorly as Phantom Thieves to not lend a helping hand.
As long as there are people in trouble out there, we won't turn our backs on them.
You're right. We are going to be the ray of light for everyone. That even includes Alice.
I have registered myself as a Phantom Thief.
All right, the Phantom Thieves are back in action.
Registered? We have a registry? Since when? I can feel a strong bond with my friends. Pass appeal. After performing baton pass, I didn't get to read that. Harrison Helper increases chance to trigger Harrison. I couldn't read that. Bond! The bond feature has been unlocked. As the Phantom Thieves deepen their bonds, they will acquire various bond skills. Bond skills can be purchased with bond points. Okay, I'm done doing this bit. By navigating to bond on the command menu, bond points are acquired by raising your bond level. The bond level increases through socializing events in the real world or by fighting battles in the metaverse.
Our next step is to make the proper preparations.
It's a fact that provision is prevention. We'll all need weapons and other supplies.
Since you're the guy with all the connections, we'll leave the shopping to you like always.
We'll get ourselves ready. Once you are too, just hit us up.
Hey,
Let's get our supplies. What say we start with the closest destination and head to Takemi Medical Clinic? Her medicine sure worked wonders for us before. I'd feel way more reassured if we took some with us this time too. Coffee Daddy!
What's up?
You all come in so suddenly, then leave in such a rush. What are you guys getting up to? You know, the usual. Bow, bow, bada bow, bada bow, bow. The return of the Phantom Thieves is one thing, but never in a million years would I have expected to actually fight Alice.
Anyway.
But we have to stop her before she's past the point of no return. Let's get this taken care of so we can get on with our summer vacation.
Hey,
Here, take it. My treat. It's a can of Monta. Just a little something to start us off right. Here's getting back in action. I might be a bit out of shape right now, but I'll bounce back in no time. I got a Monta. Ruh-roh. Is this the internal clinic you were talking about? Yeah, but there's a notice here. Notice closed for the summer. The entire summer? I will be attending an academic conference and will be out for the summer. Signed, Physician Tai Takemi. An academic conference takes the entire summer? Well, I guess the summer, like when it says summer in Japan, if it means summer break, Japan's summer break is only like a month long, right? Or like a month and a half? Oh man, talk about bad timing. They didn't want to have to pay for Takemi's voice actress. At least we can still get some weapons at a Wise Airsoft shop, right?
If that's so.
Brother, they didn't want to pay for Takemi's VA. They're not paying for a Wise. Is that the shop on Central Street in Shibuya? I saw it while we were gathering info on Alice. Yeah, that's it all right. Either way, let's head to Shibuya first, Akira. Open the map with that and select a destination to quickly travel to various points in the city. The touchpad. Alice, make me your slave. Wow, yeah, these people need to be stopped. The Velvet Room! It's the door to the Velvet Room. I may need her assistance again. I should probably go talk to her. Oh boy, more tutorials? Don't mind if I do.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. The gears of fate turn yet again, bringing you close to calamity once more.
Where is Igor? Is he at the academic conference too? Did all of my other social links go to this academic conference?
While your hope may be the smallest of seeds now, and its true power unknown,
Can we skip your, like, opening poetry?
by nurturing the possibilities within you, this seed shall sprout and become your strength against calamity. Now, I shall act in my master's stead and watch over you through your journey.
Let's get down to business. It's time to beat those Huns.
Yes, I share the sentiment. As you already know, your power of the wild card allows you to wield multiple personas. By offering up your personas for execution, you are able to fuse them into new, more powerful ones. This is once more the key to overcoming the evil will spreading distortion. Due to my master's absence, I will perform the executions with my own personal fusion equipment. Unfortunately, this means you will be unable to harness the power of personas you once harbored within you. However, this journey is sure to draw out your true potential should you make the most of your meetings.
Meetings, you say? Am I going to the academic conference?
Soon it will all be clear. Trickster, you have once again become a prisoner of fate. Unleash the chains that bind you and take back the people's hearts, their desires. Doing so will surely lead you to the hope that will drive off the impending ruin.
I guess I don't have a choice, do I?
As long as your will is undeterred, I too will hold nothing back in supporting you. With that addressed, let us turn at once to Persona Fusion.
In the Velvet Room, you can fuse or strengthen your personas. Visit here and continue to create more powerful personas.
Use 2 personas to gain a new one.
Fuse the number of personas you currently have to create a new persona. The personas used in the fusion will be lost. In order to fuse a given persona, Joker's level must be greater than or equal to the new persona's starting level. For tips on fusing strong personas, check
Please
tutorials.
select the persona to acquire.
I'm gonna get a bicorn.
Seems that it can gain new power.
I know how to ride a bicycle. I'm pretty sure I can ride a bicorn.
Choose which skill to inherit.
During persona fusion, it is possible to pass on a number of skills to the new persona. Be aware, depending on the persona, some skills can't be inherited, yada yada. I care more about element coverage than I do
Is
healing.
this the persona you'd like?
I think it is, yes, I'm sure.
Now, let us begin.
Oh, the Iron Maidens, of course. No. See you later, suckers. Easy. I am Bicorn. You are indeed. Get over here, horsey.